All right, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another airport update for John Nolan International Airport. We have just entered the month of April. So this is going to be the April 2026 airport update. I'm pretty excited because we have a lot of new aircrafts, as you guys could see, since the last update, and it's going to keep changing like this over time. So without further ado, not much to say other than let's just go ahead and hop right into this update. And we are going to start obviously over here with this gate right here, which has the United 767 in the Starlines livery. This one's actually a new route. This 767 just pulled in from New York and will be headed out to London Heathrow. And then sitting right next to that 767 is the British Airways A350-1000 that was taxiing in the last video to London Heathrow. This video, or for this update, he just pulled in from London Heathrow. And then right next to the British Airways A350-1000, we got a new aircraft in this update, one of many new aircrafts in this update. It is the Hawaiian 787-9 that just pulled in from Honolulu. Next aircraft down the line is another 787-9. You guys know I love my 787s. This one is sporting the Qantas, the new Qantas livery, and this is one of very few new aircrafts in this update, but this one is pulling in from Melbourne. Then right next to him, sporting the American Airlines One World livery, is the 737-800. This one is let me see here. This one just pulled in from Miami. Right next to that American 737 is another 737 sporting the old Sun Country livery. You guys know I love that livery. This one is another new route. This Sun Country just pulled in from Cancun, and I'm thinking about adding that route for Cancun between my airport. So Sun Country will have one daily flight to Minneapolis, and then another daily flight to and from Cancun. So Sun Country between my airport will have two routes, one to Minneapolis and one to Cancun. So that's pretty exciting. But we have this one pulling in from Cancun. Moving on to the next terminal, we got a 737-800 sporting the Copa Airlines Classic livery. This one will be serviced out to Punta Cana. And then right next to the Copa is another 737-800. So we got a few 737-800s in this update. But this is sporting the Honoring Those Who Serve livery and will be serviced out to Anchorage. Right here, we got another new aircraft in this update, this being the Lufthansa A340, sporting the new Lufthansa livery. This one I have pulling in from Munich. Next to that Lufthansa is a Delta A330. I believe this is the 200. Yes, this is the Delta A330-200, and this one will be serviced out to New York. Taxiing on the runway right in front of us right here is the American Airlines US Airways Retro livery A321 taxiing and will be serviced out to Las Vegas. Next, we have a Air Canada A320 sporting the Toronto Raptors livery, and this one just pulled in from Toronto. And then all the way inside is another new aircraft, well, quote-unquote new aircraft. This being the Southwest 737-700 Slam Dunk 1. Now, I know this livery specifically is retired, but you guys know I love the NBA. And this is actually, now that I think about it, this is ironically parked next to an NBA-themed aircraft. That being parked next to the Air Canada. But this 737 I have heading out to Dallas Love Field. And then for the last little bit of this airport update, we got my two Alaskas parked right next to each other. We got the MAX 9 in the normal livery on your far left. That one will be pushing back out to Burbank. And then the Toontown livery, which is the one on your far right, the 737-800, one of my favorite aircrafts in my collection. That aircraft just pulled in from Los Angeles. Parked right next to my two Alaskas is the There's another new aircraft in this update, the Korean Air 777-300ER sporting the old livery. You guys know I prefer this livery way better, way over the new livery, but we have a Korean Air 777-300ER that just pulled in from Seoul. Right next to that Korean Air is another new aircraft in this update, the American 737-800 with service out to Dallas, Fort Worth. Right next to that American 787 is another American 777-300ER. This is a classic right here. This one just pulled in from Sydney. And then the last aircraft, not in this update because we still have one more, but the last aircraft is parked at this terminal is the ANA 787-9 in the Star Wars livery that just pulled in from Tokyo Narita. And then last but not least, in this airport update, we have a custom A330-800 Neo sporting my AAU basketball team, Spider-Man Elite. If you guys didn't know, this aircraft we are loading up and we are heading back out, or we're heading back home to Dallas, Fort Worth from a basketball tournament that we just had. So that is basically going to conclude this month's airport update for the month of April 2026. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this airport, and I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing more airport updates in the next coming months. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more. Peace.